Hello friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Heather. Here I like to help you get your memories documented. Please give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you're notified every single time I upload a video. So we're jumping right into this. This is my second and third page in my October daily, and I am using the Heidi Swapp storyline chapters inserts for my October daily this year. I am calling it an October daily / fall documented because I am not just going to be doing October. I'm going to be doing some things from September, some things from October, and possibly things from November. We shall see. So my husband Greg sent me this funny little video of a guy or a woman. I don't know if it's a guy or a woman. A person, let's use that. A person on a skateboard going down the road with a pumpkin on their head, and they have a pumpkin spice latte is what I'm assuming that it is, and a Starbucks coffee, and he is just chilling, riding the skateboard, and they dump the coffee on their face and then they just keep going. Like, it's just hilarious. So if you haven't seen it, you have to go watch it. You find it. They used, I believe, Fleetwood Mac Dreams music in the background, and it's like super like chill. I just love it. I've watched it 1,000 times. I shared it on my Insta stories on Instagram. It just made me giggle and just made me feel good. So I took screenshots of the video and then I printed them. So I took the one screenshot of the pumpkin face, and then one of them pouring it on their face, and then the other one of the pumpkin spice latte kind of just like all over them. And so, yeah. So that's the story behind the photos. I took one of those frames from the Simple Stories collection that I'm working with. I believe that this collection is called Cozy Days or something along those lines. I will have this collection and the products linked down below in the description box if you want to check those out. Right now I am just working on the embellishing, and I'm trying. You can see here that I have the banner going across both pages because I kind of want them to flow into kind of one large page, I guess. They're two completely separate things. However, I kind of just wanted them to go together, and I wanted the pages to flow together nicely since they are going to be opened up at the same time. And so I'm going to do a little cluster up here at the top left corner, and that's what I'm working on. And the squirrel going across the chipboard frame, I end up taking that off. I don't really like the way that looks. And the chipboard frame was just a little bit too large. The leaves were hanging off the page. So if you saw that, I cut those off of the side. I really don't necessarily want anything hanging off the pages for this album. Just preference. Some people in albums like this or inserts like this don't mind that, but I just want to keep it kind of in the album. I don't want things to get bent up and like that. So now I am gluing all of that stuff down. I just did a little cluster with some leaves, just adding some cute little touches to the page. I'm really not going to do a whole lot to the left hand side just because the frame is so large and I have 3 photos and I really wanted that to be the focus. So here I'm going to do a little flip up or flip in or tip in. There's all kinds of names for this thing. But what I did was just add a little tiny piece of paper, pattern paper, and I scored that with my score tool. I don't know what that thing's called. My score tool, I guess. I don't know. And I'm going to adhere that. I did adhere that to the top of the cut apart. And then I'm only going to glue down that piece that's going to adhere to the paper. Like so. First, I probably should get it straight. Yeah, so it's going to be just like that. Now, for it to be reinforced, I'm going to add the same pattern paper on the inside. I did this because I just didn't think that it was going to work. Like, I want it to be secure. I don't want it just hanging out there and then for some reason it come off. So I did put that same paper on the inside. You're not going to be able to see that paper peeking out. I did cut it down just a little bit smaller, very, very, very little bit smaller than the cut apart. The cut apart is a 4x6 cut apart, and I really wanted that to be my focus on my page, but I also did want to add a picture. So here is a perfect way that you can add pictures. So with a tip-in, you can add multiple pictures. I could have put one here on the top and then one on the bottom, but I only had one picture for this particular day that I wanted to document, which was my first PSL of the season. Greg went and got it for me. I think usually I get it on the day that it comes out, but for some reason this year I just wasn't feeling like, I just didn't feel like it. I didn't feel like going out that day. And so I got it like the week after it came out. And that was my first one. And of course I had to take a picture because I'm that kind of person. And so, yeah, I have this little ephemera piece that I'm going to put there that says fall bucket list. And I added 2 little pumpkin stickers. And then of course the pumpkin spice, coffee cup there. It has a little pumpkin and then it says spice on it. And I just absolutely love the way that this came together. I'm going ahead and gluing down that banner. I just thought liquid glue would be easier to get across the little pieces. So that is why I'm using liquid glue. And I just absolutely love this cut apart. It says fall faves, and it just has a whole bunch of things that make me happy. Warm drinks, fuzzy socks, falling leaves, pumpkin spice, cozy blankets, pumpkins, candles, pie, and good books. Good books really isn't my kind of thing, but everything else is. So I am just trying to see how I want to embellish things. And I'm going to do a little embellishing at the top with the photo. This heart says, I love fall most of all. I think that's super cute. And I'm going to add some stickers to the bottom of this cut apart to use as like a little tab to open it. I thought that that was a cute idea to add some interest to that so people know that that's what they're supposed to do. And I am using my iced spruce oxide ink to go around the edges of some of the things that I feel need inked, I guess. And this one says, hey pumpkin, and I'm going to add, I feel like it still needs something. It's really embellished on the inside when you open it, but then on the outside, it's like, okay, let's add something. So I ended up adding this little squirrel, and I was like, ooh, I can make the little squirrel hold a coffee cup, but the coffee cups were just too large compared to the squirrel, so it wasn't going to work. So I end up using some little hearts right here with the squirrel, and then I'm going to add some florals. I try some leaves, but they just don't look great. And I'm going to use a floral sticker at the bottom left and then the top right of the right page, the right side page. So right there, love that. I love the way that that looks. Y'all know I love florals. I feel like it just kind of brings the page together, and now it actually looks cohesive. So now I am going to add some cute little word stickers to my fall bucket list. I'm going to add sweaters, all of the pumpkins, a pumpkin patch, eat pie, falling leaves, and candles. I just absolutely love the way that looks. I could have used my handwriting, but I like the way the stickers looked. Here is a playlist that I put together that I think you all will enjoy watching. Check that out, and another video that I think you'll like. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Don't forget to spread love and be kind. I hope that you all have an amazing day. Bye.